Can you introduce yourself now?
Hello, good evening. I'm Yinka David West. I'm a faculty member at the Lagos Business School, Pan Atlantic University. Okay, I'm here to tell you about the impact of the internet from my perspective. The internet is a wonderful tool that started off as a research engine, and it has significant impacts in all spheres of society and life, but it depends on how we want to use it. We can be consumers of knowledge, but we can also be producers of knowledge. There's a lot of knowledge that needs to be created and shared about Nigeria. There's many perceptions about Nigeria in terms of, who Nigerians are, but unfortunately, people only sell bad news. We have to be the ones to create and sell our own good news. In the youth market today, there's a lot of people who say, we don't have knowledge, we don't have good education, we don't have, but we have the access to the internet. For example, business schools, educational institutions like Ivy League institutions like Stanford, they are giving away their content to developing countries or to students from developing countries to sit down and learn. So even if you say, my lecturer doesn't know as much, you can actually join a class in Stanford without going to San Francisco. Okay, so the opportunities are opening up, but we also need to realize that, opportunities open up only to those who take them. You have to also step into that space. You have to be diligent enough to realize that, somebody has given me an opportunity. Am I also wasting the opportunity, or am I actually thriving and doing good with that opportunity? In the world we live in today, people are not really concerned about the certificate anymore. They're concerned about what is in here. What can you do? I was at a conference in St. Louis talking about education, and we had the head of Microsoft talking, Microsoft National Technology Office, and he was saying that, it's not about where you graduated from. It's about what have you done in your life. So the experiences we have in Nigeria are good experiences, but we need to also say, how can we transform those good experiences into new experiences for us and our society and the betterment of everybody? With businesses as well, we need to understand that our Nigerians are consumers. They're not just people that we exploit. We don't need a policy to tell people about how to treat your customers. So when we look at the financial services that have led in terms of payments and all these things, if an ATM doesn't work, there's no point in telling somebody that, are you sure you did not give someone your PIN, etc., etc. It's not a policy that's going to tell you that my consumer or my user is important, my customer is important. So we need to also realize that we need to begin to see our customers as potential. We need to be able to build products and services around our customers and not force people to use what we feel is good for them. Everybody knows what works for them and what doesn't work, but we need to be able to work again with people like us in academia and say, let's study the group of consumers. Let's understand really what are 18-year-old women thinking? What would they like to be doing? And then let's design products around them. Let's not just sit in our own glass houses and think that, I know because I know. All right? People have changed, things have changed in the world, so we need to engage more with the consumers, we need to engage more with the business, and then we need to use channels like the internet to access those consumers and those users. But we don't think, it shouldn't be putting the cart before the horse. We know, what do we want to do? How are we going to do it? The internet offers us an opportunity. You cannot get to Abuja tonight, but with the internet, somebody in Abuja can get to you. And those are things we need to continue thinking about. So it's about all of us here, sitting down, putting our heads together and saying, how can we develop innovative solutions? It's not about developing a new Facebook. How can we develop a Facebook that will work within the Nigerian environment? And don't forget that we don't know, literacy levels are so very low. Talk less about digital literacy. So we need to also think about, can we communicate using other medium other than just typing? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a good one.
Your impact of the internet to the youth.